When we moved here about 3 years ago, we just moved into a property that had nothing but rock mulch. There was nothing here, just rocks, nothing green, nothing alive, all the way around the back and all the way around the front. With the exception of the Canary Island date palm in the corner, that's pretty much all we had in the back. And in the front, we had a little tiny palm tree and a bougainvillea. That was it. Since then, everything's kind of been planted and grown. So we have a mission fig here. The pomegranate kind of got hammered with the last storm. It's fallen over, but man, it was only about yay high, and now it's growing up, and we've had a good crop each year. We put in the pavers and I put in the turf. That's something from my old life in San Diego, having been the owner of Turf Pro Enterprises. This lantana came up by volunteer, so I'd call that a bird poop plant, but it has a good flower production, so it stays. I just keep cutting it back. I have oregano. We had some other herbs in here, but the sunlight and the heat just nailed them this year. Had a navel orange. It's gone. I bought a blood orange to put in there in the fall. Just put in the fence not long back. That's helpful because it keeps Atticus and this business on this side of the fence, so we don't have it all a mess back here. The sunflowers were pretty impressive this year. They were pretty tall. They grew, above the roof heights of the neighbors in our house. Windstorm a while back knocked them over. They were just too brittle to raise back up. I've got a shade cloth over here with an aloe vera garden in the back, and some of the plants that have made it through the summer. The Mexican bird of paradise loves the heat, and it's just gone nuts this year. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank goodness, because it helps to shade some of the ground, so some of the flowers like the vincas and the zinnias have an opportunity to grow. Basil's growing really well. The milkweed has not yet brought in any monarchs, but I hope that'll change. I have a cactus that we started from a cutting that we got out in Scottsdale when we lived out there. And let's see, the mandarin orange is finally starting to grow, and we actually are getting a little mandarin orange on it this year. First fruiting in 3 years. The peppers are falling over. It's just been kind of a brutal summer. The guavas are putting on fruit this year, and they're actually holding and not burning because we have the umbrella up. So we have opposing guavas. The patio back there is all going to get redone. I have a company that's actually bid relatively reasonably, and we're going to go forward with that. I have a red guava here and a Thompson seedless grape that had a really good crop on it, even though it was kind of a weird year for it. The fountain will get redone. The yellow bells across the back, there was nothing there. The artificial turf went in. We put the shed in because we needed the extra storage, but again, it has been a brutal year for heat. We've got some things to do out here to kind of finish off the yard. We've got it all planned and ready to go. And we're trying out different things like this Torch solar powered mosquito killer. Let's see if it works. And then this trumpet vine came up by volunteer, and it's going crazy. So we'll get the house painted this year. Backyard will be done in the next couple months. I'm still looking for a window and door contractor who will follow through and be able to provide me what I'm looking for. It shouldn't be that difficult to find. But it has sure proven to be. Mostly from contractors who haven't shown up for appointments, or those that haven't submitted their quotes. Those that have submitted quotes, their quotes have been wrong. Arguing that point with them to get them back out, and then all of a sudden one missing door is 1/3 more than the quote that they offered. So the ongoing quest for finding contractors out here in Arizona continues, but until then, I'm enjoying what's been created and preparing to make it so it can function properly with irrigation and proper boundaries for the flower beds, and hopefully shelter from the windstorms so we don't get stuff like that happening again. And then I've got my little respite out there with a cafe table. If you have any questions about the experience I've had with trying to mitigate learning how to deal with growing things in the desert, give me a ring. I'm in North Glendale, right at the boundary of North Phoenix and North Glendale. I'll be happy to share what I've got or even start a gardening club so maybe we can figure these things out together. You all take care. Thank you, and hope to talk to you soon.